Alright, so the cost of college is pretty ridiculous. I mean, look at the numbers here. The average cost of attendance to live on campus at an in-state public four-year school is $27,000 per year, $108,000 over 4 years. Out-of-state students would be paying $45,000 per year, $182,000 over 4 years. I don't know about you guys, but I did not have that kind of money laying around when I was in college. Now, I've been through college. I've experienced my fair share of financial mistakes during that time, and that's given me a strong sense of how we can stop our finances from spiraling completely out of control during these years. And so for today's financial six-pack, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 outside-the-box tips to lighten your financial burden in college. Your future self can thank me later. All right, tip number 1 is to take advantage of food deals. Now, dining hall eating is always going to be your cheapest bet, but I totally get it. There comes a time when we need a change and we want to eat real and enjoyable food. And I apologize to all the dining halls that just caught astray. So if you and your friends are going out, take advantage of food deals. We're talking happy hour, wing nights, 2-for-1s, burger nights, etc. I mean, where I work, we offer a $5 pizza on Wednesdays. We offer $3 drinks on Thursdays, and it's really popular with the college crowd because they're taking advantage of those food deals. Food prices are rising, so take advantage of a good meal without breaking the bank and adding to the already high cost of college. Tip number 2 is to buy used textbooks. Now, new textbooks can unfortunately cost hundreds of dollars, and there's no reason that you should be paying that price when you can buy them for cheaper. In fact, sometimes you can even find online copies of the textbook for free. So please do your due diligence and see what options are out there. Don't just buy the brand new textbook because your school is telling you to. Sometimes they even have deals worked out with these book companies where they're just trying to move product. So be very careful with that. I mean, real quick, let's look at these textbook numbers here. Hard copy books can cost as much as $400, with an average price between $100 and $150. The price of textbooks increases by an average of 6% each year, doubling every 11 years. When you have the opportunity to buy used, please do so. Let's do some simple math on this. Let's say you spend $100, the low end, for a textbook. You probably have 4 classes a semester. You have 8 semesters in total in college. So $400 on textbooks a semester times 8, you're spending $3,200 on textbooks alone. Let's limit that cost and limit the money that we are spending during college. Tip number 3 is to avoid foolish gambling. Now, I totally get it, guys. You may find yourself watching a game with your friends, someone puts some money on the game, it sounds really cool, you want in, all of that. In moderation, gambling is fine, but we want to avoid foolish gambling. And when I say foolish gambling, I'm talking about gambling large amounts of money that you should be spending towards your food, towards the cost of school. I'm talking about putting money on ridiculous parlays that are never going to hit. The thought of hitting a bet and making free money is so tempting, but trust me when I say that more times than not, you are going to lose money. I speak from experience on this one. So if we are already forced to pay that ridiculous cost of college, we need to be using our money wisely, not blowing it away on foolish gambling. Tip number 4 is to start building a healthy credit score. If you don't have a credit card yet, get one and start making small purchases on it and pay those off on time and in full. And watch yourself build a healthy credit history. I didn't get a credit card until after college, and I wish I could go back and change that because if you're utilizing it correctly, it will be so impactful in beginning to build healthy credit. And down the road, a good credit score will mean lower interest rates, lower insurance rates. It's easier to get a loan. You get higher credit limits. So many benefits that you can begin building towards right now in college. Tip number 5 is to begin investing small amounts of money. Even something as simple as $5 a week is great. Money that you invest has an opportunity to earn interest and then also compound over time. What it does is become a source of passive income for you. And then if you can get familiar and comfortable with investing small amounts of money when you're in college, then when you're out of college with a real high-paying job, you'll feel so much more comfortable investing larger amounts. And the more we invest, the more money we're going to earn over time, and we're going to see our earning potential skyrocket. And then tip number 6 is to avoid loans that collect interest while you're in school. Now, when you go to take loans out, especially from the federal government, you're going to have the option to choose between a subsidized loan and an unsubsidized loan. Try to avoid the unsubsidized loans. These loans mean you are responsible for paying any interest that accrues during your time in school. Whereas with the subsidized loans, you don't start paying interest until you're out of college. If we're already in college paying that high cost, we don't want to be adding to it while we're in school. We only want to start adding to that when we're outside of school with an opportunity to make real money. So guys, these were 6 really quick financial tips that can help you lessen your financial burden both in school and when you get out of school. Unfortunately, if we don't have access to scholarships, we're going to be stuck paying that ridiculously high price to attend college. But if you can take advantage of some of these small tips like I've shared with you today, you will be much better off upon leaving school, and you'll be well set up to begin building wealth. Thank you.